Greetings and welcome back once again to Gettysburg. I am your host as always. Now, without further ado, let's see what the Federals have gotten up to over the turn. How have they responded? That's the question, isn't it? It's got 12 guns up there. It's got 18 guns along there. Oh, that's a lot of Federal guns. Its line is fairly compact, yeah, and it's all dug in. There's one gap, which he's looking to close off now. But even then, there's just guns everywhere up there. Eesh. So much Federal artillery. 6, 8, 8, 6. 11 guns up there. Ugh. At least 6 there and another 8 there. 7 there. Again, I didn't really want to be pushing forward this early, but he's sort of not given me much choice. They're building breastworks. They're built breastworks. Oh, hello there, Federal Cavalry. Interesting. There's 7 men there. I think it's time. I think I know what I should. It's 6 of 1, half of this. Now that I think about it, I could have done something really sneaky during the night, essentially, and just looked to have redeployed my whole army. It would have certainly given him a nice big surprise come morning. But now, I wasn't going to do that. It's quite impractical in real life to do something like that. Especially at night. To just go, here, 20,000 men, do this. Would be very unpractical. Pulling back and just rejiggering is one thing. complex manoeuvres, quite a lot. Four, 7 and 6. Posing as Mississippians. Gonna speed it up a little bit. Just getting blasted in the face by lots of Federal artillery. That is the third core. Oh, that hurts like hell. Probably going to rout, which I don't blame them for. Looks like he's reinforcing. I guess I just got to overrun him. There's not much I can do. Swing Edward Johnson to sweep down the flank. Problem with that is it leaves him open to being shot in the enfiladed. Oh, hello there. Ow. And my losses have already jumped to 5,000-ish. Alrighty. See how bad that was. Something tells me it was painful. It's 41st and 19th 41st Virginia and 19th Mississippi routed. Out of 7, 1 unit recovered fatigue, no one rallied, 2 units undisrupt and reinforcements. So let us kick it off down here. Just who exactly are you? Von Gilsa? What the hell is Von Gilsa doing down here? Well, that answers that question. It did at least answer the question. Where that pesky, where the federal flank was. Mahone. I'm actually just going to withdraw Mahone, reform, and then look to reassault. I think it's the only effective way I'm going to be able to do anything, really. Pull back behind there. Posey, you go through. Mahone, you'll go through. Even though I'm mixing the brigades, it's going to be necessary, I think. Let's work on my claws before I do anything else. So my claws, I am going to throw forward. Throw my claws forward. Barksdale will be on the flank as well. Basically have that, and then we'll have Wofford move to support Barksdale. The artillery guns of the division will move up. Now, is it very effective falling back here? No, not at all. But given the alternative of just sitting here and taking 40, 50 casualties at a time, so these boys will all just blast away at them. Bang, there goes 26 Federals just blown away. Let's blow away some more. Number 16. Number 12. Alrighty. We're basically just gonna try. I am gonna fall back, I think, a bit. And just look to try and replace myself in somewhere a bit more advantageous. Who fired? It was all this that fired. You haven't fired. None of this is fired yet, so they can, but it's a case of, do I want to? Same with these boys. They can, but do they want to? We'll move the PDs, I think. They'll limber back up and move. The rest... it's not a lot again. To try and weaken them. Perrin will fall back for sure, as will the guns with that were with Perrin. Unfortunate, but necessary, I think. He'll still plaster me in the face, but, and there's the key word as always, but I should at least take a little fewer losses. Gun-wise, we're not really achieving much, but we will keep trying to soften them up a bit, regardless of how ineffective it will be. Chipping 8 men here, 8 men there, it's not going to do a hell of a lot. Totally ineffective. Now you I want to be in a spot where I can watch the Baltimore. Need to watch that pike like a hawk, so we'll go there. Anything that comes via Germantown, we should see it at least. But this is the problem. So little cavalry, and it's all focused on one flank. I'm not really able to scout as much as I would like. Still, Virginia, gonna go that way. Well, we do know at least that is someone belonging to the 11th Corps, and we know this belongs to the 3rd Corps. Pull them back. Put them there. Where is Wilcox? He's there. bring Hood up. Because again, sooner Hood arrives. I think for now I'm just going to limit, after what just happened to my boys, I think for now I'm just going to limit the day's actions to purely artillery, or most of, basically restrict myself to artillery fire, and that's about it for now. AP Hill can shift this way. Again, I wouldn't mind hitting here at the same time I'm hitting here and then here, but just untold amounts of pressure on that poor Federal Corps. Defensive position or not, it would struggle to hold against an attack from 3 directions by a total of 5 divisions. What have we lost? 5,000 to 4,500. All in all, that's still very good. That's a very good exchange rate, all things considered. They will advance. They will not. They will switch into... You will go there, and then there. You will stay... You'll go down there too. For now. As I do also try and reorganise them. And here we will just bring up the 20 pounders and basically try and place them in such a way to just blast that Federal position on the hill, because otherwise it is not going to budge, and that is going to be the problem. I do not want to come over the top there, essentially. So on Limber, those Louisiana boys will go there as I move up more. The rest of the Louisiana boys to there. Okay, they can be seen coming up, of course, but and there's that word again. Between my position, we'll bring the Stonewall Brigade up a bit. So what? 1,500 men. Basically, Johnson will hit here. Rhodes and Early's main jobs will be to maybe distract along here, maybe not hit it, but we shall see. General Pettigrew. Alright, if the guns... keep on. I suppose, for the most part, I could also just... Cavalry is just going to keep on doing cavalry things for now. Trying to jostle. I'm not going to have Alexander or the Louisiana artillery for any time soon. There's Hood's artillery train. That's not going to go anywhere. Yeah, that's not going to go anywhere now. So they are not going to arrive until late. When does Pickett arrive? Pickett arrives at 2:20. Sorely missing the 2 brigades of Pickett's division that was left behind in Virginia. Ugh. I think they would be very, very useful right about now. Alright, Kershaw. So that's the Berridon Sharps. I should hopefully, he says, come swarming over this ridge and just swap it into his flank. Where is he? Where's Longstreet? Ah, there he is. I was wondering where the hell Longstreet was. McLaws, get your butt forward, thank you. And then Lee is in command of everybody quite effectively. And I do have a little bit of wiggle room as necessary. Pettigrew's brigade, which is still humongous, at what? Over 2,000. It's not a lot, but every little bit helps. Again, holding on for now. Ooh. Especially after that butt smacking those 2 regiments took. I think it's necessary to just delay and prolong the fight for now. Who did we bump into? Candy. That should... That is probably the 12th Corps. yeah, he's positioned along Rock Creek as one would expect. Any player worth his salt would be positioned along Rock Creek. So not exactly a lot. Gordon, you're gonna go sit there. Just so I don't get them shot. I've had enough brigade commanders lost so far. I'm just gonna take those that I can out of the line. Colonel Nichols, Stewart, John Jones, and Walker can stay where he is. You know what? Wright is going to go into column and start shifting as I look to shift Anderson a little bit further to the south. It will allow Pender to more effectively use this chunk of the line. What bizarre for me. My line is so elongated. But we shall see just how well the federal position is able to withstand this upcoming onslaught. Because, it shouldn't get away with it scot-free, that much is certain. As between all four brigades of McClaws, he should be able to put a lot of pressure on them. We'll place the Purcell Virginia battery in the orchard there. It's not a lot, but it might make all the difference. I doubt it, but you never know. Scales. So yeah, Scales Brigade is just spread along the guns, guarding the guns. We shall see, however, what he does. Who's next to arrive? Jeb Stewart arrives at 9:20, so we got hours yet. Because again, I don't really want to attack, even though it's, well, it's a hazy morning. It's still only 5:40, so we shouldn't be really having a full-scale battle just yet. Everyone should be resting and, well, everyone should be getting ready for the battle. Still. We are slowly but surely getting ready. Hood is going to arrive shortly with the Texas Brigade, the Georgia Brigade, well, the 2 Georgia Brigades, because he's got 2 Georgian Brigades. The only thing he will be missing is obviously Evander M. Law's Alabama Brigade, which, unfortunate, but it's either go now or wait potentially until like 2, until they arrive and get into position fully, which I'm not willing to do. 2, that would be wasting far too much time, giving the Federals a chance to just do further prepare and bring up more forces. Not what we want. These lot, I mean, I could bring them up here, but they'll probably just get blasted instantly by all the Federal guns. I wonder who that is. Reynolds, maybe? That I haven't... wonder who that could be. That's the good question, isn't it? Who is who? Again, those look like the Vermont Brigade. But we shall see. We shall see when this all kicks off in maybe 3 turns? Roughly. Still. This is all just little bits of probing for the moment. Nothing more. Worthless. Not worth the risk of the ammo. Still. I think that is it. It's not like Davis is going to really do anything. He's busy. Pretty much just going to be the right flank of what is going to be Hill's line. So I think for now it's just a case of end the turn once again. Now, we do know, again, that's Von Gilsa, so... we are going to just keep on trying to find flanks and opportunities where we can. The 3rd Arkansas is a big regiment. So I'm going to be relying on that Texas Brigade when it arrives. Hopefully, we can continue the assault soon enough. I'm thinking Wofford, hit, push, push, push. We shall see. Anyway, I thank you all for watching. I know I've made this one go on a bit too long with my umming, ahhing, maybes, perhapses, and everything else. But I thank you all for watching once again. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you all very, very soon. So, bye-bye for now.